Yeah, go ahead.
No, if I had $1 for every time, and I'm starting to believe this, Dr. Pangia, I guess I could send him a tweet. Do you think Brock rehabbed to where the elbow and the arm is so strong that that's why the overthrows happen?
No.
Could be something to it early. Like he's, a stronger.
What is this, the $6 million man?
Shout out Steve Austin, Lee Majors.
So Brock Purdy, already better than Montana and Young. He's just suffered an arm injury, but
you get the premise.
But God has blessed him to a degree where his arm is actually better.
Just the thought, Steiny.
It's actually better now. Okay. Michael in Oakland. What's up, Michael? How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing all right. All I wanted to say was I think it was a terrible game because the 49ers tackling was atrocious. They were undisciplined in their gaps. And I think most of the mistakes that the Rams made were because of youth. I believe that neither one of those interceptions that Stafford threw should have been interceptions, and it was the fault of the receivers. So the 49ers could have easily lost this game. And I don't have no praise for them because I'd rather take youth mistakes because you can learn from those than discipline mistakes.
Let me ask you this. What part of the offense, defense, quarterback play were you disappointed with most?
I was disappointed with how many times did you see a 49er in the backfield and take a bad lane and miss a tackle? It's like they were set up to fail by the Rams. The coaching staff just seemed like they knew everything. How many times was Bosa out of position? Did they run around his position? How many times did they just catch the ball downfield? They had receivers go through and clear out, and then that one guy that got 15 passes.
Yeah, Nakua
was wide open. And then we're gonna talk about the missed tackles on the running backs. So, that's a problem. And Purdy missing those 3 passes. We're gonna talk about him overthrowing them, but the angles that he threw the ball was bad also. And we can go back to the interceptions that Stafford threw. If the receiver cuts the route across, it's not an interception; it's a complete pass. If the other receiver doesn't just, there was one play where it wasn't an interception, where the receiver just stopped and he should have cut upfield. And if he goes where Stafford throws the ball, that's a touchdown. If they don't get that interception of the ball hit the guy in the hand.
Yeah.
If he catches that ball, the 49ers get blasted in this game.
Thanks, Michael. All right.
There's a lot of Michaels, Steiny. I ain't mad at him, but had that happened, you can't forget Pittsburgh. And you can't forget the fact that the team didn't allow the Rams to get a touchdown in the second half. Everything he said was there, but you can't be too one-sided to where you forgot they dismantled the Steelers. So who are the Niners' defense? Yesterday or week 1? It's a combo. They're a great defense, Super Bowl or bust. Now, if we see this happen every other Sunday, then I got you. But nobody's going to come in here and say that was their A game, and they won. I'm proud of myself.
Well,
because Tutu Atwell had 7 for 77 too to go along with Nakua, and that interception off Williams. That was right there. He should have caught it. But how many Niner fans are thinking like him? He has standards, but come on, they're 2-0. You won a game that was in the balance. I was shocked. But the Purdy overthrows. Give a guy a break.
Well. How long did it take before they had enough of Jimmy throwing those? I'm not saying.
Well, Jimmy did it to where it was a part of who he was.
Yeah. 888-957-9570 is the number. I'm.
If we're a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Because that was if we're a fifth, we'd all be. That's what the caller was saying. If. But there was some merit to what he was saying. But if.
But you could do that to me. You could almost do that every game. If Williams doesn't, he didn't even drop it. He basically handed it to the 49ers.
Just a volleyball.
But they caught it. The 49ers, here's the other reason. The 49ers didn't make any mistakes. They didn't make any mistakes. They didn't fumble. Purdy didn't throw an interception.
Did you call those overthrows mistakes or not?
No, hell no. A mistake would have been an underthrow for a pick. That's a mistake. There are going to be bad throws. I'm sure Stafford missed some too.
Well,
I mean, I just, 30-23. I think it's all
division game.
I think it's all good if you're the San Francisco 49ers. And let me ask 49er fans this. Let's start talking about some specifics here because the end of the first half. I mean, I know, let me ask 49er fans, be honest. Let me ask you honestly what you thought of them going for the touchdown on the last play. Was there anybody out there that said, I don't like it? Because it's a gutsy call, man. You don't get that.
Oh, my God.
If the Rams stop you there, like this is one of those things where it worked out. No doubt it worked out. And it not only worked out, it changed momentum. But you have to allow for the fact, what if it wouldn't work? You think the 49ers, do they still win that game if they go into the half down 17-10?
That's an interesting
question.
Yeah.
I don't know. But the fact that they got in late in that first half, to me, is one of the biggest reasons, maybe the biggest reason they did win. It's because they got right out from under that deficit.
And Kyle,
right after the Rams got the lead.
Yeah. And I know it's 2 games, Steiny, but I'm seeing, again, I can go to Flaggate and Philly in the NFC Championship game, but it just seems like he knows what he has, and he's being ultra aggressive. And you're right. Everything changes if they don't get in. Even X was going crazy. People are like, what are they doing? But they got in. But just the fact that he's sending the message, Kyle, in my team I trust, we're going to be aggressive. Let's go. And you're right. It was I don't want to say backbreaker, but, man, that was a big deal.
9255 says, loved it. 510, now we know we can win a game when the defense isn't humming. And the 925 says, yes, that play changed the game. Yeah, all those things are true. The other thing is, I wouldn't look at what happened to the temes that played really well in week 1. Not all of them played well in week 2. Like the Lions. Oh, great win over the Chiefs. So I'm not taking it lightly that the Niners beat the Steelers by 20 plus, and then had a solid win over the Rams. I mean, in terms of the first 2 weeks of the season, who's played better than the Niners? Maybe the Cowboys.
Right.
Maybe.
Well, they were 2 of 6 in the red zone yesterday, if you want to nitpick.